happy to assemble yourself here on today. But right before I say a word on God's behalf, I have something I need to share with the congregation. Amen. There's a preacher among us that God has called to the fold. And so on third Sunday, she will be put up to testify the goodness of God's grace and mercy over her life, and after which we will have to have a conversation in order to send her to the quarterly conference. From the quarterly conference to the district conference, from the district conference to the annual conference. Sister Mariah Sanders. I had to make sure I had said that right, amen. I'm so used to calling her Woods, amen. She's no longer Woods. Sister Mariah Sanders is coming into the ministry, and she will be put up on third Sunday. Third Sunday. So let them see you, sister. Y'all know who she is, but let them. She will be one of God's faithful servants. Amen. She full of fire, and I will not be the one to quench it, but enhance the fire that God has already set in her. So thank you, sister, for coming. Amen. And being a part of this ministry as we continue to grow in grace. And so, beloved, on third Sunday, mark your calendars. Tell Lottie, Dottie, everybody, tell your husband, your wife, your mama, your friends, baby, and all of them, that we will have a preaching house on third Sunday that will testify of the goodness of God. And so, beloved, I am very extremely happy, amen. I want you to know, Sister Sanders, amen, ministry is a lonely road. Sometimes you can share, sometimes you cannot. Sometimes you will bear the brunt of angry people. But you have to still stand dignified, sanctified, holified, and set apart, amen. Even though you might want to tell them a word or two. Because there have been plenty of days I wanted to step back, throw a combination. But God quieted my spirit. And I pray that God quiets your spirit each and every time you encounter any and everything that hinders your ministry. We thank God for you, amen. It will take a whole lot of pressure off this old preacher, amen. Somebody say, you ain't old. I'm as old as I can be, amen. To God be the glory for great things he's done. But I am so plumb pleasing, proud, and thankful, amen, that God have called one of the fold into the fold, amen. And so we will encourage her every step of the way. Now I want to say, I want to take this particular time to say, those of you who knew who she was, that's who she used to be. Don't throw that up in her face. Because you ain't what you used to be. All have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. But God is so faithful and just that he'll look beyond your faults. And so those of you who know who she used to be, keep that in the past. She don't need to hear, I remember when you was. Because she could probably fire back, I can remember when you was. But we want her to stay holy, amen. To God be the glory for great things he's done. I'm going to leave that alone, amen. But make sure you tell everybody on third Sunday, amen, one of our very own, amen, who were reared here in Hancock County, amen, will bless God's people on third Sunday, amen. Amen.